Welcome back everyone, and it's time to go balls deep. And this chapter was trash.
What did you say?
Of course you know I'm lying. I don't know how to express how hype I was this chapter. This was amazing. This was flames. This was Jigen level of hype. This chapter made me so happy. I love all of it and the direction the Boruto story is going. Now I believe most of my analysis from previous chapters regarding Jigen and Koji and Koji is coming true. At this point, we must all be thinking the same thing when comparing Boruto the anime to the manga. So let's discuss my opinion on the latest Boruto chapter, and you guys make sure you let me know what you think in the comment section below, and please smash that like button for me to help support my channel, and cue the intro. Before we begin, this video was made possible with NordVPN. Sign up with the link below using code AnimeBallsDeep and you get 75% off and 1 month extra for free. NordVPN protects you online, kinda like a firewall or antivirus, and we do know you go on those dodgy websites, right? Who are we kidding? We all do. On top of all of that, you can try this risk-free because there is a 30-day money-back guarantee, so why not try it? Use code AnimeBallsDeep for 75% off. So the chapter begins where it left off. Boruto and Mitsuki are on their way to meet Tsunade to ask about her jutsu for more details. However, Boruto for the first time in his life makes a misstep whilst running. This is because his karma is linked to Kawaki's and Kawaki's karma is linked to you know who, Jigen. Koji and Koji in previous chapters noticed that Kawaki and Boruto's karma, they resonate with one another, that gives them similar powers to Jigen himself. For example, Koji and Koji noticed that Boruto's wound healed faster and allow him to absorb jutsu. Koji is trying to find a way to defeat Jigen through karma because it all links to his weakness as they all resonate with one another. Koji is a spy in Kara, that is why he's trying to figure out a way to deactivate Jigen's karma abilities to make him weaker and stop all his jutsus from working as they do. We just learned in chapter 36 that Koji does not actually know everything about Jigen. He did not know Jigen has teleportation abilities through the karma he gave Kawaki. However, he also knows that Naruto is not enough to defeat Jigen after he witnessed the fight against Delta. My Koji analysis that he is a spy within Kara basically got confirmed this chapter, and I believe my theory that he was the one that left the information on the blimp for Konoha to find may be true. Now in chapter 35 we saw Sai state that it was as if someone planted the location of information for them to understand what is going on. Now this made Sasuke teleport to Jigen's dimension and learn about the 10 tails as well as the many other otsutsuki tablets that possibly visited Earth. Now remember that Koji has to play up this act of being an inner Kara member. He literally admits it to Delta, "Too bad you don't seem to have much faith in me." So even the other Kara members don't seem to trust Koji. Jigen created a plot revealed in this chapter 36 that he was testing the Kara members to see who was trusted, because this whole time he had the ability to track Kawaki anyway. Jigen witnesses Koji and Koji's frog spying on Kawaki at the house, and Koji panics because he doesn't want to give away his position of a spy in Kara. Now if you are confused on why Koji and Koji is a spy and where is the evidence for all of this, please watch my Koji and Koji is a spy video after this to fully understand his character, on what he has done behind the scenes and how he has manipulated everything. I'll put it in the description and pin comment below. Anyways, we know for a fact now that Koji and Koji does not have all the intel he needs because he was ignorant of Jigen's teleportation ability. This also backs up my theory even more as to why he must be the one that leaked the blimp information for Sasuke to find out more about Jigen's plan. So in the future, I 100% believe there is a possibility of Koji and Koji teaming up with Naruto in the future, as he will need Konoha's help to defeat Jigen and his own safety is on the line now. Koji will probably leak information about Konoha to Jigen now, or in a future chapter he's gonna help him against Naruto to kidnap Kawaki. This will make Jigen trust Koji and Koji again since he got the vessel back for him. However, I do want to mention that another possible spy that I think may be working working with Koji is Amado the scientist. Because in chapter 34 page 18, when they are talking about Koji trying to gain more intel, where Delta is explaining the situation, the manga then pans to Amado listening behind a wall trying to hear what they are talking about. Jigen has his suspicions and does not trust Koji, and he thinks about Amado at the same time. Now we know that Jigen had his own plan all along to find a spy anyway, so it does insinuate the idea that maybe Amado the scientist may be involved helping Koji and Jigen's plan. Because at the end of the day, if Jigen succeeds his plan, the earth will not be needed anymore. He will become a dictator, so the characters within Kara would want to stop that too. Moving on, Kawaki is still, after all this time, he's still trying to find this last piece of the vase. Now remember, the vase is a metaphor of Kawaki's soul and feelings. Kawaki is obsessing over this piece because it will make him feel complete. The vase ends up not being complete in this chapter because the void in his heart is Jigen lingering over his shoulder and controlling his life. Jigen represents the missing piece. It will never be complete till he is destroyed. Overall, Kawaki is still the best written character in the whole Boruto franchise. We then see Sakura buying flowers at Ino's shop, and they mention Sasuke is coming home. And you know what that means, right?
Booty was more important than food.
We see Sarada asks about the Mitotic regeneration jutsu, in which Sakura explains it's a jutsu that existed since the time of the Sage's Six Paths. Now this jutsu has been explained to us that by releasing a large amount of chakra at once, the body's cell division is forcibly stimulated. Whenever the body's tissue are damaged or an organ is destroyed, the injury will instantly heal regardless of the severity. So as long as the creation rebirth remains active, the user of this jutsu cannot die. The creation rebirth does not repair old cells. Instead, it hastens the creation of new ones through division, because a body's cells can only split a certain number of times. Now, since I just confirmed to everyone that Jigen has the ability to regenerate just like this, because when Boruto did it in his sparring against Kawaki, Kashin Koji mentioned it that he has the same ability as Jigen. What the hell? So it is likely that he is seeking immortality, already has this jutsu mastered, and that is why Kashin Koji, he's trying to find his weakness through the karma to deactivate these powers so he can actually die. In addition to this, Jigen has an understanding of inorganic technology that has changed Kawaki's cells to be masterful, and a weapon as Katasuke described. So the Mitotic jutsu is linked to the karma because of this very reason. It is something that derives from Jigen's ability and the otsutsuki. After all of this, we see Ino stumble upon her own leg detecting Jigen's chakra. I mean, how badass and powerful do you have to be where a jonin starts to shit themselves after feeling your power? Sasuke felt nervous as well after seeing Jigen in chapter 35. So the manga really is putting into perspective of just how powerful Jigen is. So then he teleports from Kawaki's karma seal into Naruto's house. And I'm sorry, man, the hype for this scene was just too real. I went crazy, fam. Now, Jigen is a very polite man. He says sorry to Naruto for wearing shoes. Like, damn, what a nice guy. So Jigen puts emphasis on the fact that he is here to collect his son. Naruto's like, nah fam, what are you trying to do fam? He's my son. And then they end up having a custody battle right there on the spot.
Stupid, I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
Jigen has the speed to kick Naruto, and at the same time has the ability to use chakra rods just like the Sage of Six Paths can do. So this clearly puts him at Naruto and Sasuke god level status just from this feat. So Jigen emphasizes on the fact that he is running out of time. He has said it multiple times now in Boruto. So this is because he needs his son, who is a vessel, to complete his transformation. In chapter 35, he told the Ten Tails he will let him eat him soon, but what does this mean exactly? Jigen's plan seems to involve the idea of creating another otsutsuki via a vessel, which will make him become even stronger. He may have a problem with the otsutsuki clan itself that he wants to be king of, because we know there is a monarchy system and there has to be trouble within their own clan. However, Jigen cannot do this yet because he needs Kawaki to complete his vessel state to become just like him. This must be a way of how a pure-blooded otsutsuki are born. Maybe this is how the otsutsuki clan create offspring. Our Akio Kadachi, the writer of Boruto, has admitted he is inspired from sci-fi and alien concepts when writing for Boruto. Now, one of these themes that is very similar to this is Prometheus or the Alien franchise. Now, in Aliens, these movies create offspring asexually. Now, the aliens have a vessel like a human being that they need to breed into, and they eventually become an alien themselves. Now, I think Boruto, in terms of the otsutsuki concept with karma, has been heavily inspired from this concept. Think of the karma seal like the face huggers that implant bio DNA to the user to eventually change. We witnessed this in the chapter as Kawaki is slowly becoming an otsutsuki himself with the horn that he gained. We see the karma powers put the otsutsuki as a haunting person that wants to take over the body of a user, much like aliens do in that franchise. Momoshiki does this with Boruto too. So this theory has some evidence because in previous chapters, Jigen told Kawaki to think of the karma as a gift, and he is bestowing the best chance he will ever have in life. Now in chapter 36, he states again his disappointment in Kawaki. He says, "You don't care for the karma? Why? You like that toy right hand more than the karma I bestowed upon you?" So in Jigen's point of view, making Kawaki a newborn otsutsuki, it's the ultimate gift to give a human being. Being part of the otsutsuki clan is something to be proud of. And one more thing. Another thing we should notice is Kawaki's karma and horn. It is clearly the same as Jigen's and the same marking that was found on the tablet of manga chapter 35. Backing up the theory again, that's why Jigen keeps calling him his son. This is how the otsutsuki must be having offspring. Jigen then states to Kawaki that Naruto is really only just monitoring him and he is being tricked. He's an outsider. So Jigen tells him to wake up to the truth. Kawaki really does care about Naruto right now, and he saw him as a father unlike Jigen. But whilst all of this fighting is happening, Sarada lies to Sakura that she is heading home, but in actuality she's going to check out what is going on. Shikadai and Inujin also witness Boruto and Mitsuki doing the same thing, so maybe these 5 children will witness Jigen and what is happening, and this is what will cause Naruto problems in the future chapter in his fight against Jigen, because Naruto stated that he treated the whole village as a family and he is a bit too soft-hearted. That's why Naruto also cannot use his full power in the village, because he does not want to destroy it. In Naruto's fight against Momoshiki, we saw him, he didn't want to use full power. In Naruto's battle against Delta, for example, he didn't use full power. He didn't want to hurt Himawari, Kawaki or Boruto. So when the children, they will probably interfere in the next chapter to try and help them, and caution Koji or Jigen, they will put the children and village in danger. Now I don't know if this theory will come true, but I do remember stating it 4 months ago that a possible way for Kawaki to grow hurt of the village and grow some hatred for the ninja system is Naruto's decision to save Sarada, Boruto and Shikadai over him. You know, he already loves him as a father, and Naruto treated him like a son, but he still treats him like an outsider, like Jigen told him he will be. So Kawaki will witness Naruto's decision to save the people and make him get captured. This will cause Kawaki to be captured over the decision making Naruto made, and he will be in conflict to realize, you know what, maybe Jigen was right, he is still an outsider. Naruto chose his own family and people in the village over him. Now let me know what you guys think about this theory in the comment section below on why Kawaki will grow hatred to the Konoha system. But during all of this commotion, some people are also thinking, you know, Sasuke may be dead or he will die in the future of Boruto, because all of the foreshadowing we got in the chapter. You know, Sakura, Ino and Sarada, they talk about how lucky and happy they are that Sasuke comes home sometimes. You know why Sakura is happy, come on guys. Now if you want to know a theory of mine on why Sasuke will die in Boruto, I already done a video on that, but of course I don't want this to happen. You know, Sasuke is the best character, he's my favorite. You guys call me Sasuke Dick right now. You know, if anything happens to my guy Sasuke, man, I don't know what I'll do. But at this point, we know Jigen is strong enough to kill Naruto or Sasuke 1v1. On top of that, he has the 10 tails as a pet. So anything is possible and what the future will be. Naruto, at the end of the chapter, he pulls up. He pulls up, man, and he kicks Jigen right in the face. And this is when Jigen activates his Otsutsuki Karma powers and the fight will begin next month. I cannot be more hyped. I cannot be more excited. Boruto the manga is so lit. You know, the anime is trash, and I'll see you guys next time. Follow me on Twitter or Instagram and let me know your theories in the comment section below. Bye bye.